Hello, this is Randy with Starthinker Enterprises. Coming at you with the Valentine Goose channel with stacks and stacks of red hot wax. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I do get viewer mail. Let's check some of the viewer mail. This one says, Randy or Starthinker or whatever you're called, you are a big moron and you are stupid. Oh, let me get a different letter. Dear Jack, can you confirm or deny? Oh, that's from my other email. Okay, let's try one more. Dear Randy, can you, I'm having trouble reading this writing. Can you give us your thoughts on the park in Denver that just closed down? Oh, yes. So, Civic Center Park in Denver sits below the Capitol, sits below the Capitol Dome, sits between the Capitol and the I'm drawing a blank here. The Capitol and the Treasury building, and it has lots of columns and it's all majestic and beautiful. But lately, it's not been so beautiful, so they're going to close it off and clean it up. Um, I'm not going to get into the politics of that, but I will say that I have said hundreds of times, possibly thousands of times, that I designed my hunt because I designed my hunt in a way that I knew people would share things online. And what you need from City Civic Center Park to solve the puzzles has already been posted in many places. So I don't think this is going to be an issue. And it's only closed for 2 months, so I don't think that's going to be, it'll be back open. Excuse me. And so, like all 10 of the locations I've seen posted online, I've seen pictures, I've seen people write up stuff. So, if a park you can't get to, there are some parks you're going to have to visit, but as soon as people figure out why, they'll post why, and then you won't have to visit those parks anymore because people share things, and I don't think anybody's keeping anything quiet. Um, so, Civic Center Park is not a huge deal. We dealt with this back when they tore down the statue commemorating Columbus, and yeah, they're just fixing up the park. They're gonna plant some grass, some flowers, paint the sidewalks white, and all that good stuff. And yeah, so if you are curious what you need to do there, just Google it. I'm not going to give it to you, and I'm not going to point you to certain locations, but um, yeah, it's been posted many times. It's been posted in forums. It's been posted on mysterious writings. Just go there, and you'll see what you need to get from the park. So I'm not that worried. And again, if any of the other parks close or any of the other clues, if any of the clues are removed and people haven't figured them out yet. If they're removed permanently, I will probably just help. I'll just say, hey, this is what this meant. But I can't do that now because there's no reason to. So anyway, yeah, Civic Center Park is not that huge of a deal. Just go online and Google Civic Center Park and Beacon Star, and you'll get pictures of what you're supposed to find when you go boots on the ground there. And the whole hunt is designed like that. Sooner or later, someone's going to post every single answer and every single doodad, and it won't be that big a deal. And people that can't make it to Denver can figure stuff out as people post stuff. Um, so yeah, if you're like alone, if you're not in a Zoom or anything, and you're just working it on your own, don't tell people what you've solved, and maybe you'll be a little bit ahead of the game. Woo-hoo. What else can I say? I will mention something. I won't mention any names, but I saw on a PowerPoint that some of the posts that Jack supposedly made on Reddit, and one of the things that really intrigued me, and I haven't seen anyone mention this so far. There's a lot of things he points to that say Madison River. He even said the home of Brown could be the the riverbed itself, the brown silt in the riverbed. Um, no paddle up your creek because you're walking across it, blah, blah, blah. Everything pointed to Madison. But, over the years, I've heard, I've watched maybe 10 interviews with Forrest. I haven't seen all of them. I'm sure there's I think there was over 150,000 interviews with Forrest. And, but in the ones I saw, he kept saying, someone would tell him to solve, and he goes, "Well, did you dip your toe in it? Did you dip your toe in it?" And maybe he was alluding to the fact that you got to dip your toe in it, that you have to walk across the river. Um, Now, I wouldn't have thought in a million years that, yeah, someone would do a treasure hunt where you have to cross a river like that. But he obviously thought it was safe enough. And I don't think like a person in a wheelchair or something, they might have trouble. I've lived with people in wheelchairs, and they've always had trouble crossing rivers. And I just don't. I would have never believed it, but everything points to that now. And I said this before. I don't know if anyone listened because they're still talking about the GPS. But if you look at the poem, 12 degrees cuts right through the poem. And I was thinking, what if I add 12 to the GPS coordinates? And when you add 12 to the GPS coordinates, you're right back over. You're right back over there to, I don't know if it's 9 Mile Hole, I think. I still haven't figured out all these place names because I was a newbie. I was a newbie at this hunt when it ended. I still am trying to figure out what Oreo Covalente means. Um, anyway, yeah, and I'm going to wrap it up very quickly tonight. I do want to say I couldn't let a video today go without saying some words. Um, without saying some words for Forrest and Peggy. And I am not a big believer in any kind of afterlife. But I will give consideration and condolences to the survivors, to the friends, to the family we were born into, and the family we chose. May we all stand together in good times and bad for Auld Lang Syne. And I think we need to comfort the survivors and the people who are missing him, because wherever he is now, he's at peace. He's either really, really happy or he's at peace, one or the other. But yes, it was very sad that he did pass away, and then shortly after his wife passed away. And yeah, that was, you know, I'd rather see him come back and visit with his fans and to know the true location of the chest. Let me put it that way. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Um, I've got to call some people, and my tooth hole is itching, and I'm hoping it's not infected. I finally got a dentist appointment. It's going to be next Monday. They're going to replace my tooth. They finally approved my the MRI on my foot, so that's going to bring that a little bit longer, a little bit further along. Hopefully, I can get that operation that will fix the pain I've been having for 2 years now. Anyway, gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys later, and y'all take care now. You hear?